Welcome to Micro Stories. Are you up for a challenge? In this episode of Try Not to Laugh, we bring you Last Question to God. Here's the deal: if you burst out laughing at the end, show your support by liking the video and subscribing. Can you make it without a chuckle? Let's find out. One day, Arjun found himself fervently praying, seeking a chance to speak to Lord Ganesha. To his surprise, he felt a divine presence respond to him. Ganesha, can I ask you a question? He inquired, hoping for a moment of clarity amidst his troubles. Of course, my son, came the reassuring reply. With a hint of hesitation, Arjun continued, will you answer me patiently and without getting angry? Ganesha affirmed his willingness, and Arjun felt encouraged to voice his frustration. Today was such a terrible day for me. Why did you let this happen? He asked. Ganesha, intrigued, responded, what do you mean? Arjun began recounting his misfortunes, starting with waking up late despite his usual punctuality. I rushed out without even praying to you before heading to the office, he admitted, frustration creeping into his voice. And my bike had a flat tire. Ganesha acknowledged his struggles. Yes, I know. I thought I could take the bus, Arjun continued, but there was a terrible accident that caused a huge traffic jam. I ended up being an hour late to the office. I noticed that too, Ganesha replied, listening patiently. The string of misfortunes continued. Arjun described how he arrived late to the canteen, only to find all the food gone. I had to eat some leftovers that were barely enough, he lamented. Yes, I was aware of that, Ganesha assured him. After a long day, Arjun had been waiting for an important call regarding a personal loan. When he got home, he discovered his phone battery had died just as he was about to check for the call. It was one of those days where nothing went right. Did I really have to suffer so much just because I forgot to pray one day? He questioned, feeling overwhelmed. Ganesha began to laugh heartily, his voice filled with warmth. After a moment, he spoke again. Today was indeed challenging for you based on your karma. When you were still asleep, the god of death was on his way to you. He was debating whether to take you away, so I let you sleep a little longer to protect you. Arjun was taken aback. Oh! He gasped, processing this revelation. Ganesha explained further. I made your bike flat to prevent you from leaving on time, because if you had, a van would have crashed into you. That accident caused the traffic jam. If you had been on your bike, the god of death would have taken you. Feeling overwhelmed by this newfound understanding, Arjun exclaimed, oh! The reason you didn't get lunch was that a rat had fallen into the last remaining curry. If you had eaten it, it could have harmed you, Ganesha continued, his tone compassionate. Oh! Arjun responded, realizing the protective nature of these challenges. Ganesha elaborated, your phone turned off because the person you were waiting for would have given you false promises, trapping you in a bad situation. I intervened to protect you by letting your phone die. You thought you faced all these troubles because you forgot to pray, Ganesha said gently, but I never forgot you. Even when you thought you had abandoned me, I was always looking out for you. The story doesn't end here. Arjun finally asked his important question. With a sigh of gratitude, Arjun said, you saved me from so many dangers. But where were you when it came to my marriage? Ganesha naughtily smiled and said, yes, I saved you from many troubles when you prayed to me, but as for your wedding, it seems you started praying only after that. Did you enjoy the story? Show your support by hitting the like button, sharing it with friends and family, and subscribing to our Micro Stories channel for more awesome stories.